everybody? We're back again. And I've got to be honest with you guys. So, I was going to record some more. And I waited until the next day. So, I left my computer on, right? And I came back the next day, started recording, got on the ship. And for some reason, there was nothing, right? There was no music. There was sound effects, kind of. It was really bizarre. And I was just like, okay, maybe something just happened on this part of the ship. Well, it kept going, and even when the music changed, it just never got better. And so I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to get out of Coasta del Sol, and I'm going to go on the world map, save, and we'll see if that resets it. I get out onto the world map, and I'm in the ocean. Costa del Sol is nowhere around me. And every time I open the menu, it says you're in the Midgar area. And I'm like, what's going on? And I can turn around, but I can't move. I can't do anything. So I save my game in another spot thinking, okay, I'll, figure this out, or I'll just go back wherever I was and just catch up. So I go to save it, and my save files are not there. If you guys have seen me save, I have my save file for this game, and I have an older save, which is like end game. It's the one I've used to beat everything in the game. And nothing was there. And I was like my heart dropped. I was like, no, don't do this. I go looking everywhere. I try to find answers, and it's just everything's gone. Everything's deleted. And so I had no choice but to replay the whole game again. So when you see me here, this is my best guess of where I was, because I didn't look at the video I had previously made. So a couple of things might be a little bit different. One thing is I got the Force Stealer, which is an item, a sword for Cloud that you only get this early if you impress Rufus just the right amount. And I did it on this one. Maybe I should have redone it, like let you guys see my pretty feeble attempt, but it was pretty rough. But yeah, the good thing is, like, this is double MP. Oh, actually, I don't know why I still have that on. So let's. I can't remember what. I think I'm just gonna leave that. And as long as he's got something else, let's do Shiva. Wait, does he have another? No. Okay. So here we go, on the ship. Again. Across the ocean to the new continent, even if we're wearing Shinra's uniforms. Okay, the world map music is playing. I didn't notice it because, I was saying something during the video, and I could hear the sound effects of the ship. And I didn't even think about the music at first, like the world map music. It just was like a little quieter. Didn't notice. And then we get on the ship, and I'm just like, all right, here we go. This music didn't play. And I was like, that's unusual. All right, so from what I remember, now your characters are everywhere. Everybody else is on the ship. Yeah, this guy, we don't know who that guy is. And there's Yuffie. So there's a materia right behind her. Even if we had a tranquilizer to give to her, she wouldn't move. Yuffie blocks that spot, and you have to wait until later to get it. So here's Aerith. It was a pretty big ship. Yeah, sure. I'll lie to her. Yeah, keep hoping. All right, so this guy says you can't go that way. This guy's just like, the president's here. I gotta work hard. It's just understandable if the guy who could promote you is here and you want to impress him, of course. Who's this? Tifa. Why do you have these options? Because of the date. And it depends on who it is that you want. So you say things to agree with them. Yeah. Or you can say the negative things. It's a seemingly useless choice, but it's not. We're almost to Coasta del Sol. He's going to get a tan. Cloud climbs funny in uniform. Who could this funny-looking soldier be? Red 13. I love that. Other than the fact that, you have a giant tail. And it's on fire. I know it doesn't look like it with these graphics, but in when you're escaping the Shinra building, you do see that Red 13's tail is on fire. It's like a Charmander. Except it's like actual hair, I think. So, we're missing one person. Wonder who that could be. Wonder where he could possibly be. Here's how you find him. There are some times that there's a little bit of foreshadowing in games and movies and all media, really. That was one of them. Yeah. Let's just hang out. Let's just hang out right here, Barrett. It's not suspicious looking at all. I think Barrett's a little upset. No, you're not. I love Rufus in the background, who after that alarm, Heidegger runs away, and he's just like, I knew it. All right. Uh-oh. Here's everyone. Who could it be? Sephiroth? Alright, who am I going to take? Actually, Yuffie. Yeah, it is going to be you. Because I think in this new one, these three have their level, or their second level 1 limit break. These two do not. Sorry, Yuff. You coming with. Alright, so talking to any of your other people will, get them to do things. Oh yeah, by the way, I unlocked Blade Beam. I don't know if I did in the first one or not. I don't know if I did this in the other one, but I think so. Magic Comb is an item you get from Fort Condor. I think I did. I can't imagine why I wouldn't. Let's do our wrist. She didn't have anything else. Carbon Bangle is pretty good. Let's do Talisman. Okay. Let's get him that fire. Not long range. Oh, geez. Let's arrange on this first. And then let's go to exchange. There's all my materia. Lightning. All. Nope. Restore. Lightning. Let's do another all. And, oh, we gotta give... Do that, because I really would rather have the summons maxed out for various reasons. So we can talk to this guy as well. I'm tired. That just heals you, basically. Something's missing. Great. He's got 2 items for sale. All right. First things first. I also forgot we can fight on this. So there's the Force Stealer. They can put you to sleep, which kind of sucks, because they do. Perfect. Did I put both summons on him? That was dumb. Good job, Cloud. Dodge that in your sleep. I did give him both summons. I don't know why I would do that. Lately I've been seeing videos of an original Final Fantasy VII, like this one, remake, where it's like the graphics are updated, but everything's basically the same. It's just a new skin over this. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Oh yeah, enemies start using level 2 spell. They were originally supposed to be like how the other Final Fantasy's doing, which is Fyra, Faraga, but this game suffered from what a lot of JRPGs suffered from, which was mistranslations. There we go. Like Rithanaris. I think I've mentioned that before, but now that we're seeing the spell pop up more, it seemed relevant again. Okay. First, because I don't really want him to have both, let's Earth. There. That is not me, by the way. Those extra little movements, not me. That guy's dead. Wind Slash. If you get this and you don't have Yuffie, it'll kind of be... Oh, everything's getting double now. Forgot. There are triple growth weapons in this game. There's, I'm pretty sure, only 3, though. For Cloud is one. Tifa, I think, is another one. And then a guy we don't have yet is the last. I think. Is it Tifa? It might not be Tifa. I kind of want them to hit Cloud. Thank you. Appreciate that. I guess all you gotta do is just say, hey, this is something I wish would happen. Blade Beam is actually a pretty nice little attack for a level 2 limit break. Ooh, shoot. This is actually a pretty decent place to train. Oh, he does have his level 2. Lunatic High. Yuffie's the one we really need. I guess I could have saved him for what's about to come. But whatever. That sounds like a later problem, I guess. Why is she in the front row? Yeah, she has a long-range weapon. Alright, here we go. Battle time. I mean, we all knew it was coming. And he's dead. The time has come. There he is. The man. Guess we're gonna fight Jenova. So she has nothing you can steal. She's not weak. And one of the things that's like really annoying about her... Oh, Fat Chocobo. You don't see that one very often. I love how you can see parts of her sticking out of Fat Chocobo. It's like one of the few enemies that happens to. Okay, so... What am I doing? I'm waiting. Why? For that. Let's do Lunatic High. It casts Haste. I think it does something else too, but Haste is the most useful that I can remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, she does this. It's kind of annoying. Let's see. I don't think she's particularly weak to any element. So... Oops. Alright. You can stop that now. Well, Red will take it. He could actually use it, you know, so that's good. Aw, you butt. Yeah, Jenova's kind of annoying. Yay! Alright, no more screwing around. Yeah, take that. You get nothing. Break. Ice. And fire. If you spend a lot of time training, it is very much possible to start having your 2 spells here. Let's do Bio. Oh. I guess that is like a all-at-one attack. No, I guess you can't use Bio on her. Well. Ooh. Get Greased Lightning in there, though, hopefully. Nope. Not quite yet. But let's try to heal Cloud before she decides to use her W laser like 600 times. Greased Lightning. Just saying. So, one fun fact about this Jenova is that this form is called Jenova Birth. And it doesn't matter, but it will. It's just something to know for later. Not something you're like, oh, I need to know this. There's no rhyme or reason to what attacks I'm using, like magic-wise. Or physical. I'm just doing it. Hey, there we go. Alright, we beat Jenova. No level ups, but a good amount of AP. And we get a white cape. Which prevents something. I don't think I've ever taken Yuffie into that fight, because that's the first time I've seen her say that. That's Jenova's arm. Cool. Time is now. Yeah, I'll try. He wants to. Okay. Guess we're going to be docking. Very missable. Gotta grab it. Sephiroth is alive. That's a question I wonder too. Does it exist? Like, does the Promised Land actually exist in Final Fantasy VII? I don't know. Okay, so when my game was screwed up, I was literally, it looked like I was here, down in the bottom underneath the ship. I know I just tried to point at my screen and you guys can't actually see. Yeah, right here, guys. But right down here is what it looked like just about everywhere, except around Costa del Sol. Like a good little distance, the land looked normal. It was weird. What you mean cute? I guess. Bear wearing a marshmallow. He's Red 13's uncomfortable, and so is Yuffie. Which is funny because in the remake, she's just like, I'm fine. You did. You agreed to it. What do you mean my cool exterior is cracking? Alright. Well, now we gotta see other things. Like this. Comes the helicopter. Where is he going? Like, I don't actually know where Rufus is going. Is he going somewhere private here? I also didn't realize they stood way over there and saluted before they did this, because that was funny. I'm pretty sure that was the Shinra manager over there, or somebody like that, and he just got blown away. Yep. You messed up, Heidegger. Things are a little bit different now with the sun in charge, Heidegger. Okay, so when he did that, like said that, I didn't know what that meant. Like, do something, I'm expecting results. I thought he was saying, like, do literally anything. So I thought his thing was, okay, I'm going to push people into the ocean, and then I'm going to report that number to Rufus. I was young when I played this, okay? I was young. I was like 9, something like that. But, you know, a 9-year-old reading this is like, I didn't understand what was happening. So, yeah. So, fun fact about this place. You can come down here, take these items, and they're free, which is nice because firing, motor drive, a mine source, I think. But you can also talk to this guy. I'm not going to. But he is, like, it takes a few times. Eventually he hops out of bed and thinks, you're going to buy this place. This place costs 300,000 gil. I have 3,000. I need like 2 more zeros at the end of that number. So, because look, it's literally called House for Sale. Now, what is the purpose of buying this? It's a free place to stay. You don't have to spend money on a place. That's it. That's all it's for. All right. So we can come in here. You can talk to people. You can talk to this guy. This is the guy. He's got platinum and carbon bangles. But he's also got the floor slots. Carbon bangle. I think platinum bangles. Oh, they give the double growth. That's why you want those. So this is a good place to start getting like double AP and really start getting your magic materia leveled up. Because double growth it helps. Triple growth is the best, but there's not much of that. So double is really nice. But these give way better stats. And we don't have a lot of money, so I think we're going to go with a couple of those. And the Molotovs are just, yeah, they're just explosives. Dang it. So, I shouldn't have put him in my party, and it's too late now. But if you don't have red 13, he sits over here, and the kids are kicking the soccer ball over there, and he's just pushing it away with his tail. And he's just like, oh, my tail's doing this of its own accord. And then you can do that and kick him, and he barks at you, and he won't talk to you anymore. He'll just growl at you. And Yuffie's over here selling materia that we can't afford because we bought stuff. So Tifa's in here eventually, where there's somebody in there taking a bath, and it's Johnny. I don't understand this. I don't know what happens in this one, but I do know that Tifa in a minute will be over there. Barrett's in here. Yeah, he's basically shooting at you. And it's just a funny little Easter egg to look at and see him in his little sailor outfit, trying it on, looking in the mirror. That guy's playing pool. He's got a star on his chest. He's happy. This guy's selling items. But here's where Tifa and Aerith are. If you have both of them in your party, it'll just be like normal, but you won't have 5 people. Oh, do you? Been a long time, Cloud. He's getting a tan. After the same goal, huh? Sephiroth? Yeah. A certain hypothesis. Like a lot of things would have been different if Klaus had just done what he wanted to do right there. It's all now. Talking like old friends. This is how you know where you need to go. He's mumbling. Did Red 13 just die? What the heck just happened? I've never seen him do that. I also really don't take him very often into Coasta del Sol. I usually like to, beat him up over there. So now I think Aerith's in here lying down. Yep. Ooh. You can't say that. That would be mean. I don't know. This conversation doesn't make any sense. Everything is complicated, Aerith. And I think that's pretty much all she's going to say. She's going to sleep now. She's going to sleep for the next, 30 seconds while I leave town. If even 30. Alright, well... This is about the point that I... Hey, look! Guys! I can actually run around. This is about the point that I couldn't even do this. I couldn't even see all this. I could see, the tip of Gold Saucer over there. By the way, that's Gold Saucer, in case you didn't know. But, I could see that mountain over there, but that's it. I couldn't actually get to any of this. Oh, this thing. Come on. Do it. That's not what I want you to do here. Come on. What's it gonna do? Well, what does it look like? Nope. Does it have to be below a certain amount of health? Yep. There it is. But don't worry, it's not done yet. There it is. Now let's summon and get rid of all of them. I don't think they come in as smaller ones. I think it's just these 5. Yeah, 5. I don't remember if I saw this one in the remake or not. This enemy. Oh, I forgot to equip Ifrit. And all the carbon bangles I got. There it goes. I think if you were to get rid of the second one that pops out, the first one that pops out, hey, we have fire too now. I think it will produce a second one. I think. Oh, hey, let's use some of this. Oh, oops. I didn't actually mean to do that. But boom, boom. And more luck for him. More spirit for him. Yep. And since we're so far... Nope, I didn't want that, actually. Since we're so much further... So, this is what I took to doing because I was so paranoid, is that I would save a few different times so as to not lose my place. Like, if for some reason it wiped the first save, maybe it would keep the other two. So that was my thought process. I don't know if that was going to work, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like, I'd rather it, like, do these extra steps and then, oh, crud, and it worked, rather than, actually, that might have worked. Oh, this guy again. Let's just beat him up. What do you say? And, bolt, I guess. Yeah, I don't care if... I think you get a little bit more XP if more of them pop out. But I can't say that with a lot of confidence. I do know it's just kind of a bit of an annoyance. Bye-bye. This is a really good point to start getting your second level spells. Like, the sooner the better, but this is not a bad place to start getting those. So I think we're going to save here again. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do my try-save. But I think we'll end it here today, because I know the next part can take quite a bit to get where we're going. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for all the delay, but yeah, we'll see you next time.